And this is a team that stands out on and off the court. And we've been waiting for this day for a long. Richard. This place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jalen Williams is out there with Davis. And it's Mutombo. And it's Bridges. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Here's Cooper down low. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card. Using that wide wingspan to just erase shots. Left and right. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Suggs passes to Mutombo. Davis with a screen on Kirilenko. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Anunoby against Williams. It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Davis. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Williams' shot is off.
Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's guarded by Williams. Anunoby against Davis. Pass to Suggs. Back to Davis. Outside Williams. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the grip.
Outside, Davis. Suggs in the corner. The 3, Bridges. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Williams against Anunoby. To the inside. Howard. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easy.
Suggs passes to Mutombo. Now, here's Bridges. Fires it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. That's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Davis, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Now, here's Bridges. To the paint, trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Getting better at running these sets. Bridges capping things off with the perfect pass.
Frazier against Suggs. Frazier the pass to Howard. Pass to Anunoby. Lob up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Suggs kicks to Mutombo. Cooper against Bridges. inside and stolen by Howard. Out on his own on the break. Ahead. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Davis dishes to Suggs. Outside Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bridges against Cooper. Sinks that one from the post.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a player.
Timeout.
We got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. On the other chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Westbrook against Brown. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Vanderbilt kicks to Green. There's the pick. And here's Brown outside. No good that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pass to Embry. Westbrook with it. Just 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
First personal
Just
foul.
focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Brown. Outside Green. No good from outside. Well, right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 into the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting for the away team.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Well, right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Bowen. Trains the three-pointer.
Moves well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Johnson.
Home team foul.
This is his first free throw of the
Personal
game.
foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
You look at this race career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Got 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Brown feeling it a little bit. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc. Has no one team gaining control of the arc.
Yeah, you look at the lead change, 6 already.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Randall. Moves back up. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Brown. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Brown against Westbrook. Pass to Embry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the away team. Wayne.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here Here's Bowler. He's countered by Johnson.
How about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westbrook against Brown. And it's Westbrook missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Brown outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Davis is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, G.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the two-down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Cooper, he's checked in for Danny Green. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Pass to Anunoby. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Davis down low. Guarded by Kirilenko. Williams against Anunoby. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Frazier the pass to Howard. Fades back. Bridges with the ball.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And stolen by Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
Get out of the way. Howard just fumbling to the rim.
Outside Williams. Outside Davis. Bridges outside. Quills the three-pointer.
Timeout.
Bridges got his second bucket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Anthony Davis is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Davis against Kirilenko. Frazier with a screen on Davis. Pass to Cooper. 5 to shoot. Howard kicks to Anunoby. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. We'll start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% of the threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Kirilenko against Davis. Pass to Cooper. Clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Frazier. The tray.
And hitting a bit of a lull here in the second after such a solid opening in that first quarter from the field.
Suggs kicks to Davis. Back to Suggs. Now Mutombo. And Jeffrey is coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
Mutombo is forcing the issue that puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
2 shots.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Frazier outside. Screen by Howard. Frazier the pass to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dikembe Mutombo. Second.
It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Second team foul.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
And the second free throw, good. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Suggs kicks to Mutombo. Pass to Bridges. Overcooked. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Major one thing you don't see what Cal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of the game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive. Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
They've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Davis surveying the floor. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential
Substitution on the
alterations.
court.
The visitors on defense. They trail by 1. Christie against Frazier. Lays it up and breaks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Westbrook against Brown. Pulls it from 20. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Bowen. Frazier outside. Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Williams.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Julius Randle's checked in for Williams. Brown against Westbrook. Pass to Christie. And it's blocked. Here's Bowen. He's got 5. Here's Brown. 9 shot. No good. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's the pick. With the drive. It's stolen by Frazier. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Westbrook passes to Christie. Still Randle.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Backed in off the glass.
Julius Randle.
Randle's got his first bucket of the night.
And how about the touch there inside? That's where Randle likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Brown kicks to Frazier. From outside the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Missed
to triple-double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Frazier against Christie. Frazier the pass to Bowen. Now here's Frazier. D right on him. There's Brown with the three. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
This brings him to 3 points from the arc with just 1 in this half so far.
Can't cash in from close range. And 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. It's deflected. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Embry. 5 points in the game. Westbrook passes to Johnson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive scene.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Westbrook. It's blocked right out of the air and controls it. We've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 8. It's time now for courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Now let's take a moment. And that's a halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
He was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards is just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
They've got OG Anunoby. Howard is out there. That was really. Then there's Frazier. And it's Cooper at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. 6 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. With a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Back to Bridges. Anunoby against Mutombo. Pass to Davis. Bridges outside. For the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Has a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Nice shot by Frazier.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Suggs. Nice D from Frazier. On 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Kirilenko. Here's Cooper, defended by Bridges. Howard with a screen on Bridges. Here's Cooper. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Cooper's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game from both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Bridges for 3. And the ball goes out of play.
Let's take a look now. Anthony Davis is coming off a terrific season. He averaged 24 per clip, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks.
Timeout.
Force he is is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Frazier against Suggs. Now here's Howard. He's covered closely. Anunoby kicks to Frazier. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
For 3, Bridges. Watch out, listen.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Frazier, and he uses the glass on the left. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Mutombo is screen on Green. Bridges with it. Now Green defending. Bridges shot good.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Outside, Green. Kirilenko kicks to Anunoby. Target with his 3. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively. Suggs had a chance there to cut to single digits, but it's off target. Suggs against Anunoby. It's stolen by Mutombo. It's stolen by Frazier. To Kirilenko. Back to Frazier. Howard with a screen on Bridges to the paint. And what? That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Mutombo with some nice D.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. This season, he played he's at the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you said a top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game. Brown's shot is good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Bridges outside. Williams hits a screen for Bridges. Over Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great setup. Gets him to bite and gets to the real.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out for their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible. You can't blame them for the result.
Christie is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. A pretty brutal 29% since the break. Handle a screen on Brown. Pass to Embry. Over Daniels. Offline with the baseline jumper. Pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Inside. And here is Brown. He's got 11. On the wing, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bowen. Brown outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 14 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Embry. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Embry. He's got 5. Over Daniels. Rebounded by Bowen.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Shot by Jackson, no good. Outside, Green. Pass to Brown. 1:03 left in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul.
First one falls for Cooper. He's checked in for Green. And Brown drops them both. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The jump hook, Embry. That's good. He's got 7. Doing well. They're at 45%. Brown outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Cooper, defended by Christie. Shot clock at 6. Vanderbilt is screen on Christie. Here's Cooper. Rondo grabs the board. With just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Bowen. Brown right side. Not going to go that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. How about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Bridges. Davis is out there with Johnson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Game plan and making things happen.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Both teams will make substitutions. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Cooper. On the wing, Anunoby. Howard against Mutombo. Howard dishes to Frazier. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Mutombo. Davis, the pass to Williams. To the inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. In 43% for the game. Bridges against Frazier. Out to the right wing.
Away team foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. Danny Green is checked in for Cooper.
Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Suggs up top. Frazier covering. Suggs looking around. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kirilenko kicks to Anunoby. Now good with the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
Davis against Howard. Here's Suggs. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Suggs has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Anunoby outside. Back to Frazier. Bridges against Green. Howard setting the pit for Green. Popped up there for Howard. It's stolen by Mutombo. It's stolen by Green. And he makes that one. Green's got his first points of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
It's Davis on the wing. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Howard against Mutombo. Howard kicks to Anunoby. Lock at 6. Here's Kirilenko. Sinks the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Frazier kicks to Kirilenko. Pass to Anunoby. Frazier against Suggs. A nice shot by Frazier. About 43% here in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Suggs in on Green. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Frazier the pass to Kirilenko. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Cooper is checking for Danny Green. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Back to Howard. Ball's not loose. And slammed in by Howard.
You can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, you might as well start jogging back the other way.
Kirilenko against Davis. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet.
3 points.
Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the middle. Here's Howard. That's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
into the paint. Here's Davis. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Lobbed up there for Howard. Williams against Anunoby. It's to Mutombo. And here is Suggs. Here's Bridges. Here's Davis. And it's off the back rim. No good. He can throw it nearly 60% from the field. Kirilenko kicks to Anunoby. Back to Kirilenko. They got it again. And they recover. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Touched it last. He's checked in for Anunoby.
Number 16, Bruce Bowen.
Being at 36%, they really seem how to sink offensively. To the inside. Davis inside, guarded by Kirilenko.
You just get more watching a big man hustle on the ground. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Frazier against Suggs. They get it back. Howard, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Pass to Cooper. Excellent D there from Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, Mutombo kicks to Suggs. Cooper against Williams. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, it seemed like they were rapidly falling lanes.
It makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, they never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge,
Up next, they bank on prep. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2 What's Not. To love about opening day, Brad. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Carroll, and it's Dumars in at the 2. Clark hits for 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Robertson. It's deflected.
Quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero. And Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low. But he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. He'll have to be disciplined to the NBA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Pippen. Pass to Stockton. The 3 ball. The rebound by McAdoo. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving looking around. Here's Robertson. Taken away. Here's Here's Dumars. Now Banchero.
A tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for your home team.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Banchero with a screen on Irving. To the paint. 5 to shoot. And Banchero gets it to go.
But with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Pass to Issel. Down low. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
One move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Stockton to the left side wing. And Carroll with it. There's the triple. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Robertson. Another shot. Got a piece of it.
This is what Pippen is known for, a long, athletic, and exceptional, versatile defender.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Robertson. Outside Irving. Pass to Robertson. Fade away. And he comes up with a bucket.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope he gets him rolling.
Here's Dumars, guarded by Richardson. Now Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And he knocks down the first one.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Drops them both.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Robertson. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Dumars. Pass to Pippen. He misses the go-ahead basket. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Shoot from the baseline. Irving, no good. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And Carroll surveys. Here's Stockton, guarded by Richardson. And Carroll the screen. Here's Stockton. Fires from deep. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 9 points.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year. Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's Issel. No points yet. Has to free. Here's Ellis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Substitution for the away team. Number 14, Bob Cousy.
Gone 3 of 8 so far. To the inside. Ranger, no good. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's free. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first goal.
Look now, Worldly Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control. Protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Ellis. Out to the wing. Here's free. Shot clock at 5. A little mid-range shot is up. Hits the rim on the way in. The bucket's good. Free's got his second bucket on the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Pass to Free. And it's Smits with a rebound. Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Eason, pass to Cousy. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Here's Granger. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Puts up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Free. Pass to Issel. Here's Ellis. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact. That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Dale Ellis has a really good all-around game. Rock solid. A lot of different ways he makes contribution.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
One shot.
passes.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Free to pass to Ellis. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Eason. No points so far. Pass to Granger. Launches it. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
They set the pick. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far. Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
We've got Bencaro, and it's Mikan in at the 5, down low. Outside Irving. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams. And then on Monday, here's Dumars. Yet to see a basket. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Richardson. Here's McAdoo. And so he tries to foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Bencaro. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. How about this combo? Bob McAdoo is a go-to scorer and defensive anchor for this team.
And he's good on the second. Shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Banchero. Jacks up a 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Kemp. Followed by Banchero. Kemp, the pass to McAdoo. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The 3. Pippen, no good. Doing a nice 50% for the game. Here's Kemp. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Dumars nails it from 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle. Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Irving powers it home.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique. Julius Irving.
Here's Dumars. Pippen, pass to Banchero. Shoots from the line. And off the front iron, and it goes. Banchero's got 14 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Pass to Irving. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. Since the beginning of the second. Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet. And to the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mike up because he's a big guy to deal with.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a good guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Kemp. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Robertson. Outside Richardson. Pass to Irving. No luck on that one. Getting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Ellis is checked in for Irving. Here's Robertson. Pass to Ellis. The three. Drops in the three. Ellis has got 8.
Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter for the team. Nice efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
Here's Granger. Here's Dumars from the arc. On target from range.
3
He's
points.
got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Ellis.
John Stockton.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Dale Ellis.
He makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Free. Pass to Ellis. Here's Finley, defended by Eason. Issel, pass to Finley. Clock at 6. Here's Ellis. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA club.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Pass to Castle. To the middle. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's too big, too tall. I mean, once Smith has the ball in the lane, you pretty much have to foul him to stop him. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line. One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10. There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. 3. It's tipped. Right side Eason. Pass to Granger. Here's the pick. Let's go with a 3. Ellis with a rebound. Hitting the ball at 46% from the floor. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Issel throwing it down with some authority, showing you some power right there.
Here's Castle. He has 6. And the bucket is good. Castle's got 8 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ellis' shot is off.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Ranger, no good. Shooting just 38% in this quarter. Knocks it down from distance. Ellis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Tell you what, for a big fella, Issel has really good vision and pretty good ball skills, finding a teammate with a better shot than him and getting it to him on time.
Here's Castle. Give him 8. And down it goes. 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Free. Misses the 3. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They're up by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
43.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the home team, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the home team. We haven't. And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted. Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And it's McAdoo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Stockton. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And Carroll. The rebound by McAdoo. Shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Irving. Here's Robertson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dumars grabs the miss. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. And Carroll outside. To the wing on the left. Baseline drive. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Long take by Irving, just an explosive leaper.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Carroll outside. Here's Stockton. There's a screen. Shot from 12. And the jumper falls for him. Stockton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trust Stockton to make smart play calls like this one, using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high-quality shot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Pass to Robertson. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Stockton. Banchero outside. The bank shot, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they wanted to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. There's no debate there. He got him. Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. Pippen, no good. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Robertson.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Takes positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Stockton, pass to Banchero. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And they're on the run. That's tipped. Dumars grabs the miss. Getting a nice 50% for the game. Inside. Here's Mikan. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside Irving. From behind the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
Here's Mikan. Has to do Mars. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Robertson. Over to the left wing. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Pippen. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Irving against Banchero.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero. Putting the defender into a bad spot with that one thing.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Free. Pass to Finley. Here's Free. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. And Carroll passes to Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzi. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Free. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Here's Free. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Lanier. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's just elementary routine for Lanier. In whatever position he wants inside, it is going to work.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 35, Danny Granger.
Pass to Castle.
That's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for the away team,
First one falls for
Castle. 2 shots.
and so he hits both. Here's Free.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Lanier. Here's Issel. From about 16. Good as the jump shot falls. Issel's got his second basket of the game.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Here's Castle. He's got 12. And the shot goes in.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Pass to Free. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Very few make shots the way World B. Free does. He just can outmaneuver most any defense.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the basket by Castle.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Pass to Ellis. And he gets it back.
Hands full is what Issel is. He's a lot to deal with inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line from your home team.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Eason. Here's Kuzi. Here's Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Castle misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the street.
Nice shot by Kuzi.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
We've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity. Okay? On this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. And it's Stockton in at the 1 spot. Here's Pippen. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. He uses that length to score through contact.
To the left wing. Here's Kemp. From the left block. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
Pass to Pippen. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Kemp. Outside Irving. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Julius Irving.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Drives to the hoop, Dumars. The rebound by Robertson. Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Kemp. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find it.
Here's Dumars. Here's Lycan. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Irving. On the clock. Pass to Kemp. Here's McAdoo. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll hits Irving. The 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Robertson. And Robertson gets it to go.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And Carroll outside. To the inside. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Ben Carroll, left side. Launches a 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Robertson. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Robertson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
There's a screen. Stockton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, Stockton obviously wasn't feeling that last shot. So he goes to the arc and fires off one of his own. Take that.
Outside Irving. Pass to Kemp. Irving, screen on Ben Carroll. Now Richardson lets it 3 fly. It's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Irving. And Carroll with a screen on Richardson. Here's Pippen, who's poked away. Ellis has checked in for Richardson. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's McAdoo. And that one's good.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block. He knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. The coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. There's Pippen. Down low. Pass to Stockton. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Mikan. He throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Pass to Irving. Here's Kemp, guarded by Ben Carroll. Kemp can't hit.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Now here's Ben Carroll, guarded closely. Here's Pippen. Pocket 6. The 17-footer. And he drops that one in.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Here's Robertson. There's the drive. Tipped. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes. Robertson's got 9 points here in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Ben Carroll. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Lots of room. And yep, it's good. .141 left in the fourth. Here's Robertson. On the wing, Irving. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stockton. From From the top of the key. And Carroll no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he lobs it up top. Ball stolen. Here's Dumars. Pass to Stockton. And Carroll outside. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Dumars. Here's Larkin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away
And
team.
no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second.
Line for 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that stretches their lead to 8. Pass to Irving. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Julius Irving. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Irving. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Paolo Banchero. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Robertson. Long range from the inbound. That one no good. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Irving. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed it.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're welcome everybody to the day we've all been. Opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Perry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Petrovic is out there with ball. That's Durant. Then there's McHale. And it's Cowens in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Here's to Slow. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Bennett on 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Durant, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rejected by McHale. Pass to Petrovic. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that and cost you another play. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Ball the pass to Collins. Here's Petrovic. He is defended by Wilkins. Pass to Collins. Now here's McHale. Just 3 to shoot. Tries from 16. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Back to Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
They asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. The focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Wilkins. Following the shot by Kevin McHale. And here's the fast break. Here's Petrovic.
Well, stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a really defensive play.
Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Here's Payton. That's Collins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Down low, here's Ball. And Ball snaps it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and great efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Petrovic. Nothing on the board. Outside Ball. Shoots over Wilkins. Ball no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
No good from Payton.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Petrovic. And the 3 ball is good.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Here's Sloan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from
shootout.
Now, here's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Home team on D. They trail by 1. Outside Harper. 6 to shoot. And for 3. Back with the rebound. Center for the field since we've gotten underway. Katie against Chris. Pass to Bing. Here's Greer. Kersey with a screen on Haywood. Here's Greer. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. Michael Red on the wing. To the middle. Here's KD. Takes it off the glass. Durant's got 5 points so far.
You can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but certainly can't be baskets.
In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Wallace. Here's Bing. Out to the wing. Shot from 16. And that one, good.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint. There's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just no chance there for the defensive major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out and play.
Here is push.
He is such a great dunk.
Playing a high riser, no doubt about it. Harper kicks to Haywood. Pass to Red. Hit by Haywood. Here's Harper. It's blocked. Here's Green. Guarded by Red. Left to the wing. Here's Beck. Here's Greer. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Red. And it's Tillett. Here's Beck. They recovering. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harper with the ball. Mr. Red on deep. Ends home the trifecta.
You know, we often talk about Harper scoring. He's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
There's the screen. There's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it.
Yes, that goes in. Red's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a quick setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that. They hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Bing. Inside, like it's 6. Here's Beck. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to do that. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
So it's a tie game. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. We've got Reed, and it's Sloan with the shooting guard. Reed, a screen on Ball. Here's Bing. And it's shaped up by Sabonis. They've got Michael Redd. Durant is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Ball, and it's Sabonis in at center. Ed kicks to McHale. Outside, Sabonis. 4 on the shot clock. Ball finds KD over Bing. Pettit grabs the board. Ball's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We've got Dominic Lopez. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale.
Substitution on the court.
Payton against Ball. Here's the screen. And we've seen so many teams utilizing the dribble handle.
Personal foul.
It really forces the defense into a bad spot to create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And both free throws good for Payton. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They've got LaMelo Ball. McHale is out there at Durant. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. To the inside. Here's Payton. Goes up again. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Petrovic. Wilkins with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shot.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high. He has a vertical plus the length. So that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor. And now a moment to see the stats for LaMelo Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 24 per clip, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Now here's McHale. Pass to KD. Kicks it out to McHale. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Collins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Payton. Got a piece of it. And here is Ball. Pass to Petrovic. Three-pointer. Pettit grabs the board. Well, 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7, hungry for more.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Petrovic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Petrovic has got 6 points.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Payton with the screen. Here's Sloan. Oh, good on the triple. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ace again. Reed misses. A tight game here in New York. Petrovic with the pass to KD.
trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
To the middle. Lead down low. Pass to Sloan. Here's Green. He's guarded by Harper. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Takes a 3. And it's Pettit missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Harper. It's tipped. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Over Petrovic. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's not fine. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Petrovic, and it's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this goal. Nothing on target.
Here's Pettit. Drills it from outside. Pettit's got his second basket.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Petrovic. He has 6. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. King against Kersey. Haywood with a screen on Kersey.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He cares about being effective. He always out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. And 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Bing. He's guarded by Harper. Bing, the pass to back. Now, here's Harper. A lot of room.
How about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Green. Haywood with the rebound. 43% from the floor. Outside Harper. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Back with the rebound. Beck's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bing. Now Kersey. Here's Beck. Oh, that's blocked. Right up top, covered by Kersey. Now Harper. And he could not get that one to go. And he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him. And and drops, so they now lead by 1.
Derek Harper, 2 shots.
And Harper drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
In the second quarter has been very embarrassing, just 27%. Here's Bing. Pass to Beck. Shoots over Hindley. And Beck gets it to go. Beck's got 7.
And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still.
Now, here's Harper. 23 seconds left here in the second. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That is such an outstanding offensive player. A lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that one good from Greer. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
To the paint, intercepted. Launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as they reach halftime. Leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into...
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And that concludes...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Reed. Gary Payton is out there with Dominique Wilkins. And it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Sloan. Now, here is Reed. Over Collins. Reed misses.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Inside. Here's Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Taking the ball overall is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Payton with it, now guarded by Ball. Stolen by Ball. And it's Reed pulling it down. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Bennett from past the arc. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is McHale. KD looking around. Here's Collins, covered by Payton. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
That one stings there. It looks so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
At 36% of the night, they've got to step it up offensively. Mr. Sloan. Back to Payton. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Durant, here we go. On the money with the shot from the left block. KD's got 9.
There's Durant playing foul line down.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's Peyton. He has 5.
Brings to the game. He does a little bit of everything on offense. He plays with a ton of passion.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is no good.
Willis Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting for the game at 42%. Outside, KD. Pass the ball. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. From the inbound, and that's good off the glass that time. Ball's got 4 this quarter. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. They'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And both free throws good for Peyton. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Ball. Peyton against KD. Down low. It's tipped. Reed with the steal. Wilkins dishes to Peyton. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Peyton's got 9 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 started.
That's the Durant. McHale outside. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Peyton. And he drops in the way up off the glass. He's got 11.
How about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Outside, Ball. Headshot off. In a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Peyton. He trains the quick shot. Peyton's got 8 points in the quarter. Now Ball. He has 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Durant against Peyton. 5 to shoot. Durant way outside. No good, unable to win this run.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here is Reed. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Releases. Peyton can't get that one to fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And stolen by Peyton. Slow in the corner. On the arm. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Sloan's got 9 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A pretty brutal 29% since the break. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
There's Sabonis. Outside Harper. to Red. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the NBA game. Both free throws good from Red.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Bing. He's guarded by Harper. Bing, the pass to Beck. Now here's Waltz. 4 on the clock. Pass to Percy. There's the three. Haywood with the rebound. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And the shot goes in. Red's got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Bing, the pass to Beck. Shoots over Haywood. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Puts it up. Harper's shot's good. And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. Bing, the pass to Beck. Shoots over Haywood. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mr. Red shoots it. Rebound by Wallace. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. King against Christian. Here's Beck. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Bing. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Beck. Haywood with the block. And he gets it back.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Sabonis, the pass to Haywood. Fades. A kick out to Red. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Red's got 7 points here in this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Bing. He's guarded by Harper. To the inside. Beck comes up empty down low. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. Leading by a point. And Alex here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Was reviewing with his. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter can have even more action in store for us. We got McHale. Harper is out there with Mitrovic. That's Michael Red. And Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. And against Peyton, just 5 on the clock. Red misses. Here's Sloan. Shot from the top of the key. And a kind roll that time with the ring as this one falls. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
Mr. Red. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
A great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Mr. Red. McHale setting the bid for Red. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get down to goal. Free throw good. Red.
For the away team.
So he gets them both. Been around 40% from the floor here. Outside Wilkins. To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Petrovic. Pass to McHale. Ball against Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Red. And it's good off the back rim and in. Red's got 19 points.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shots. The big shot here in the fourth.
And there's Wilkins from beyond. Through the contact and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Durant's checked in for Michael Red. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listening in with Charles Lee and his team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Petrovic with the pass to ball. The shot from the low post is good.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
Dominique Wilkins. Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Durant against Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
And so Durant nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Mr. Sloan. Reed with it. Here's Petty. Launches a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Petrovic. Tried to bag it in, but he misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Wilkins with the stop. Absolutely hammered it down. Ball gets to Durant. Here's Petrovic. He is defended by Wilkins. Looking to get it going. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Payton, that's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ball, the pass to McHale. Now Kevin Durant, defended by Payton. Wilkins surveying the defense. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Reed. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by McHale. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And it's good. 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Petrovic. He's defended by Wilkins. To the middle. Here's Durant. Here's Petrovic. That's good. Nice assist from Durant.
Fantastic look from Durant. Such an underrated playmaker.
Outside Wilkins. Pass to Bennett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fourth personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Wilkins against Harper. Hayward dishes to Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Donovan Wilkins, and he can't get the first one.
Shooting for the away team. Derek Harper.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Reed. Here's Sloan. It's on the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Katie against Payton. Durant kicks to Hart. Inside. He takes the fantastic defense up strong for the slam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Wilkins, no good. On 5 of 8 shootings, we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Durant against Wilkins.
The Wilkins can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
So the first of these drops, and that brings that within 2 shots. And so he makes both from the line.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Wilkins the pass to Bailey. No good on the 3. Katie against Payton to take the lead. Katie, some efficiency in there.
And how smart, just get the ball to KD and get out of the way.
Wilkins with the steal. And here in the fourth quarter, still at both ends.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the shot.
Wilkins against Harper. Durant for 3. And it's Reed bringing it back. In 43% from the field. Wilkins outside. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Like it's 6. Pass to Bennett. The 3. Nails the try.
Difference maker. And only just the biggest shot of the game.
Here's Katie. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails it.
And now they're side to foul attention. Another foul is checked in for Durant.
Team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 1, LaMelo Ball.
The critical possession over here. And he commits the intentional foul.
Team foul.
He gets the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Petrovic with the pass to Hayward. Trying to find ball. He gets it to him. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
They had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy of this situation.
This free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
KD passes to Hayward. And the 3 off target. And so they foul intentionally.
Kevin Durant, second personal foul. At the line for 2, Jerry Sloan.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from. By fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game.
Well, that'll ISO right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition with the home.
At shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, Dwayne Wade.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is. Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hassan Whiteside, James Harden out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Mobley, and it's Wallace in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wade. The shot misses. Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Carter. Here's Wade. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Mobley. drops it in from 14 feet away.
And with his length and touch, Mobley is tough to contain from mid-range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, at his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Good work defensively by Drummond. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. Here's Shays. That one goes. That was 1 for 2.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Harden. Mobley on the screen. Beyond the arc. Harden misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul.
First one falls.
At the line for 2, Dolph Shays.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Harden with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mobley, a screen on Johnson. Down low. And Mobley with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shay's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Shays. Lets it go from deep. Preparing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Harden pass to Whiteside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Now here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Drummond grabs a miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Wallace right side. Up and over Carter. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wade to the inside.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
And timeout is called by Iguodala. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Drummond. Into the lane. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Whiteside. Outside Harden. Misses off the right iron. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Shays, defended by Whiteside. Can't hit that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Gone 3 of 8 so far. The 3 is up. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Here's Wade, defended by Harden. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Wallace, left side, inside. Mobley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whiteside with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Whiteside. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Wade. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Fires the three. The rebound by Carter. Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite size and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another player or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. Timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Looking for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's Sharman. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Chambers. Down it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
1:36 left in the opening quarter. And here they come. The finish. Oh, he taps off the break with a monster slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Sharman. Pass to Willis. Here's Stojakovic. From outside the arc. It's the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Holt. He's scoreless, and he buries his first look.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the middle. It's stolen. Here's Chambers. He's guarded by Zubac. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Starks.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Stojakovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 10 points separating these teams. Starks. Pass to Hull. Got it. Hull's gotten his second bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And after just 1 quarter of... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Shooting 40% so far in this one. We've got Mobley, and it's Willis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Sinks it from distance. Stojakovic has got 6 points.
And a nice find by Mobley. Keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Starks the pass to Carter. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here comes the break. Here's Stojakovic. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8. So it's the home team now. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Offensive rebound. Mobley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. Goes up again. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Here's Johnson. And he parries his first look.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Mobley outside. Here's Stojakovic. He buries it from 3. Stojakovic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Pass to Starks. For 3. Shades passes to Chambers. Shoots over Mobley, and it's Chambers missing. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Harden. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harden's got 5 points.
You're just taking what the defense gives him. It's good to see Harden knock down the mid-range jumper.
Chambers, the pass to Johnson. Up top, Carter. 4 on the clock. Stojakovic grabs the board. Got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Harden to the inside. Here's Willis. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Willis has got his first bucket in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Substitution.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Johnson passes to Drummond. Here's Wade. Out left to the wing. Drummond with the screen. And right side of the block. Wallace, the pass to Harden. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Here's Wade, defended by Harden. Drummond to screen on Harden. Here's Wade. Drills it from deep. Wade's got 7 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Wallace outside. To the middle. Wrist inside. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Wade. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops it first. And when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Zubats, he's checked in for Mobley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden with the slam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Drummond. Here's Harden. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity, and it's rejected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Drummond. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wade. Drummond with the jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. He's doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, watch it. Timeouts. Keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
A minute 58 left in the first half of this game. Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. From 7 feet. No good. A bit long that time. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Shays. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. No good on the second free throw. Shooting around 60% in the second. An excellent number. Blocked! 1:24 left in the second quarter. Here's Holt. He's guarded by Zubats. Donaldson can't get it to go.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Wallace, right side. Pass to Whiteside. Whiteside drawing the double team. And wrestling through it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. Just 5 on the clock. Zubats with it. The 3 is up. And Donaldson pulls it down.
And this is exactly who we want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Holt. And it's blocked. Wallace outside. Pass to Nash. Zubats, screen. They still need this. Nash passes to Zubats. The shot from the low post is good.
Nice switch up. Already into a shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Here's Holt. To the paint. Here's Donaldson. And he lays it up and in. Donaldson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The visiting team, 36.
You take a look at the visitors. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a... All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the visiting team. And that's a wrap on half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. They've got Johnson, and it's Carter in at the 3. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the defensive effort. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Also the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
So it's the home team now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Drummond to screen on Mobley. Here's Shai's.
And it's all about length for Mobley on defense. He can trap you with those long arms.
Here's Harden. And it's Shai's with a rebound. Back to Carter. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The drive by Harden. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 13.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Johnson a screen on Harden. Here's Wade. Boom! He tapped it straight down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Now here's Carter. Watched by Wallace. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shays. Here's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Mobley, a screen on Johnson. Down low. Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Here's Starks. And he's going for the hoop here. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well. And the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Willis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 15.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Starks. Drummond to screen on Harden. 4-3. Rebound by Willis. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Carter defending. Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Harden. From downtown, Drummond grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here Starks. Misses from short range. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Stojakovic. There's the three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Here's Chambers. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J. Starks has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Inside. Zubac passes to Stojakovic. Here's Sharman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he sinks the 11-footer. Sharman's got his first 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Starts the pass to Ole. There's a screen. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Going 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Nash. Still no points. Down low. Here's Stojakovic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the inside. Keenan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Stojakovic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Stojakovic has got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Donaldson. He's guarded by Zubac. Donaldson passes to Keenan. And it's all missing. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Here's Sharman. Blocked! Here's Ole. He has 7. Here's Starks. And it's all from 3-point range.
He certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Nash. Still without a bucket. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Sharman. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Keenan. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. To the middle. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Takes it inside. Pass to Nash. Knocks it loose. Here's Sharman. Here's Stojakovic. He's got 18. Zubac screen to the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Wade. 13 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Evan Mobley out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Drummond. Wade, pass to Shays. Back to Wade. Second chance shot. Outside Carter. Pass to Drummond. Inside. The fadeaway. Shays nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Nash. Whiteside with it. Drummond defending. Whiteside down low. Drummond's there. Nice shot by Whiteside. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Holt on the take. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot it there.
Man, good whistle.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team.
Both good from the line that time. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Harden, the pass to Wallace. Mobley outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. Here's Shays. Defended by Whiteside. Here's Holt. Here's Wade. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Mobley throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Holt inside. Wade. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Harden. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Shays. Johnson against Whiteside. Here's Wade. 5 to shoot. Drummond passes to Johnson. And he lobs it up. Drummond with the jam. Defense disorganized. Defense pays. There's a screen by Whiteside. 3-pointer Harden. The shot no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Johnson.
The ball goes to the away team.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Wallace. Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wade. Here's Shays, covered by Mobley. Drummond to screen on Mobley. Here's Shays. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Outside Carter. Slammed in by Carter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Mobley, pass to Whiteside. Outside Harden. To win the cold spell. Gets the three to fall.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson passes to Shays. Shoots over Mobley. And he sinks that one. Hit the back of the rim on the way in.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup now. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Harden. Second chance effort. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Shays passes to Wade. Going inside. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Nice shot by Harden.
And you can see Hard was feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easiest shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
Here's Harden. Nails the baby hook. Harden's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Shays. Now Carter. Watched by Wallace. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shays. The three is up. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off for the basket.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
It's a three-pointer.
And one positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Wade. And it's blocked by Harden. They recover it. Here's Wade, defended by Harden. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. James Harden picks one up.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Sharma. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second
First
team
one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.